and went back. Now, on to the outhouse. Well, you know what they say sometimes, folks, that winning isn't everything? Well, it was a very close game, and it was a challenge, and here's how. The Chalks had started off with 3, and then the Hot Mess had 4 of their own. It was 4-3. And then the Chalks came back with 2 more points of their own, and they made it 5-4. And then the Hot Mess has came back to tie the game at 5. Our team, the Chalks, tried to hang in there, but came close with no score, and it was a loss. But the Chalks only lost by 1 point, and that final score of that game is Hot Mess 6, Chalks 5. I can't tell you how not disappointed, but it was a very close game, but not enough for the Chalks to win this game. That's how it goes. On to the main field. Game number 6. And we have a very close game to discuss, because the Sugar Tits, who have done it again, who has beaten the Yankees by the final score of 4-3. And I must point out that the Sugar Tits, who has won both games this afternoon, way to go, Sugar Tits. And I must point out that the Yankees, who had 1 win and 1 loss today, congratulations to the Yankees as well. On to the Red Monster. And this could be very big, ladies and gentlemen, because after the Pony Boys has lost their first game of the season by the final score of 3-0 over the Maplets, they had come back to beat the PYT, was beating them by the final score of 10-3. And I must point out that the Pony Boys were 1-1 and lost 1. And I remind you again that the Pony Boys has lost their first game of the season. That is the breaking news we gave out a few minutes ago. And we must point out that the PYT has lost both games this afternoon. And it's sad for the PYT, but keep trying. On to the outhouse. We have a tie, ladies and gentlemen. Perfect Strangers and Intelligent Design is tied at 6, so they each get 1 point. And I must point out that the Intelligent Design, who is 1 win and 1 tie today, ladies and gentlemen. 1 win and 1 tie. Congratulations to the Intelligent Design for getting 1 win and 1 tie. Not bad, Intelligent Design. On to the main field. Game number 7. The Pirates, who have done it again. And this time it was very close between the Pirates and the Creeps. And they won it by the final score of 3-2 over the Creeps today. The Creeps today. And I must point out that the Pirates has won both games yesterday. Congratulations to the Pirates. We will get the scores from the Hot Mess and the Rescue Rangers as soon as it develops. I'm sure that game was very tight, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know how tight it was, but we'll know as soon as that score develops. the last game of the night on to the outhouse, and we have a very close game to discuss for you, because the People's Court, who has beaten the Mathletes by the final score of 8-7, and I must point out that the Mathletes was 1 win and 1 loss today. Congratulations to the Mathletes for that 1 win and 1 loss today. And that is your recap scores for yesterday. Now, as you all know, that in 3 weeks, the season will end on August 23rd, which will be the last game of the regular season, and it will end on that day. Only 3 weeks to go. But I gotta tell you, it's not gonna be easy, folks. It's gonna come down to who gets that bye and who doesn't. Thank you for listening to this video. It will be posted on YouTube and Facebook. So look for it either tomorrow, which will be tomorrow, and when the standings come up, we will give you the top 12 standings so far. For now, have a beautiful, beautiful night. For now, so long.